of Babar, the Little Elephant. Words by Jean de Brunhoff, music by Francis Poulenc. In the great forest, a little elephant was born. His name was Babar. His mother loved him dearly and used to rock him to sleep with her trunk, singing to him very softly. Babar grew fast. Soon he was playing with all the other baby elephants. He was one of the nicest of them. Look at him digging in the sand with a shell. Babar was having a lovely ride on his mother's back. Suddenly, a cruel hunter hiding behind a bush shot at them. The hunter killed Babar's mother. The monkeys hid themselves and the birds flew away. The hunter ran up to catch poor Babar. Babar was very frightened, so he ran away from the hunter. After some days, tired and footsore, he came to a town. He was amazed, for it was the first time he had ever seen so many houses. What strange things he saw! Beautiful avenues, motor cars, and motor buses. But what interested Babar most of all was a gentleman he met in the street. He thought to himself, "What lovely clothes he has got! I wish I could have some too, but how could I get them?" Luckily, he was seen by a very rich old lady who understood little elephants and knew at once he was longing for a smart suit. She loved making others happy, so she gave him her purse. "Thank you, madame," said Babar. home in the old lady's house. Every morning they did their exercises together, and then Babar had his bath. In the car the old lady had bought for him. She gave him everything he wanted. And yet, Babar was not altogether happy. He could no longer play about in the great forest with his little cousins or his friends the monkeys. He often gazed out of the window, dreaming of his childhood. And when he thought about his dear mother, he used to cry. Passed by. One day, he was out for a walk when he met two little elephants with no clothes on. "Why, here are Arthur and Celeste, my two little cousins," he cried in amazement to the old lady. Babar hugged Arthur and Celeste and took them to buy some lovely clothes. Shop where they had some delicious cakes. Meanwhile, in the great forest, all the elephants were searching for Arthur and Celeste, and their mothers grew more and more anxious. Luckily, an old bird flying over the town had spied them and hurried back to tell the elephants. The mothers went to town to fetch Arthur and Celeste. They were very glad when they found them, but they scolded them all the same for having run away. mind to return to the great forest with Arthur and Celeste and their mothers. When everything was ready for the journey, Babar kissed his old friend goodbye. He promised to come back to her. He promised never to forget her. And yet the old lady was left alone, sadly thinking, "When shall I see my little Babar again?"